Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Singapore Grand Prix qualification round. We're back and we are here in Singapore starting this qualification program. As we go into Q1, we have a lot to wait for. Quartegevu is talking about the last round. Quartegevu, of course, took the lead of the championship here, followed by Jack Def closely by. And let's see what happens today. Sardinha, Sauber, of course, in the question. Big questions about them, about their future in F1. Are they gonna be Audi? Are they gonna be Sauber? We don't know that yet. Let's hope soon we will know. It's round 18, of course. So we will see what happens. Sauber on an outlap now, as we wait for others to come out from the pit lane. Of course, last round it was a photo finish between Philippe Verhaeren and Jason Roy. Philippe Verhaeren won by 87 milliseconds. And yeah, I would like to welcome you as we get to the final quarter of this season. Round 18 out of 24. The flyaways, like we call them. Of course, in practice we had a pretty interesting practice, to say at least. In practice 2, Sara Springfield topped the session, and practice 3 it was Alfonso Cascino. Can Alfonso Cascino put it on pole this time around? Of course, yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, Kenny Charter is missing again. He has missed his flight here today, and he might even not join tomorrow. We will see what happens. But yeah, Sardinha has started his lap. Let's see what is the first lap time here in Singapore tonight. Of course, it's 9 PM here, local time. 27 degrees Celsius. And track is 29 degrees Celsius. Let's see, 26.4 for the first sector for Sardinha. And now everyone else is coming out. Lucas White is gonna start his lap next. And there is Jason Roy now coming to the screen. Yes, there he is. Jason Roy will get out of the way of Sardinha traffic on this track. Is it gonna be a really big problem? But it can be on corners. And yeah, of course, talking about the last sector, they removed the last chicane that we had here. The last sector. Now Sardinha crossing over the line. What is the lap time gonna be? It's a 1:26.4. Lucas White will be the next one. Let's see what Lucas White can do. 26.1, already faster. This is the fastest sector we have ever seen right now. And I think Lucas White will set a good lap time. Oh, not Lucas White is good. Street circles like we saw at the start of the season. Let's see. Jason Roy, 26.1 for the first of Jack Def, 26.3, not good enough for him. Students already slower than the front runners. sector, 35.8. Jason Roy is going faster than Lucas Wright. Lucas Wright over the line, up to the top, it's 125.4. Jason Roy next across the line with the Racing Bulls. Of course, next season he's moving to Red Bull. Let's see. What is the lap time gonna be for Jason Roy? And it's up to the top, 125.154. Jack Def is next to cross the line. Of course, they have a special one of the variant this time around. Singapore divider, like they call it. Jack Def up to P4, up to P3 only. Michael Schwartz. Nathaniel is actually the first one. I don't choose Michael Schwartz is the first one. No, Nathaniel. Let's see what Nathaniel can do. 26.3 for the first sector. Not the fastest. 26.0 for Michael Schwartz. It's the fastest we have seen here in qualifying. Nathaniel 36.0 second sector now. Crossing over the final two corners. To follow straight line. And the DRS open. And it's only P3. Let's see, is it enough? Michael Schwartz now crossing over the line. But ahead of him, Mason. Both speeds at 125.1 and 125.2. F1 for now. The beast of one, there is a bridge. So let's see, Afonso Fortigevo is on a lap now, the championship leader of course. Afonso got his first podium of course, last time in Azerbaijan, before we started the flyaways, like we call them, here on this season. See what Afonso can do here. Can he be equally? No, only P5. Let's see, is it enough for the first runs here? Cortegevo now, championship leader of course, took the leads for the first time in the championship. Can he bring anything here? Only P7. Now on race, as Maradona has started his lap. Let's see what Maradona can do. 26.3 for the first sector. Who's driver here? Right on board with him here. Sector now, as we wait for him to cross over the line here. Maradona now crossing the line here on the P8 right now. Let's see, as Delagas is next to cross the line. What can Delagas do here? Springfield follows close by. Delagras next to his teammate Springfield. The line now. P6 behind Delagras. Now we have a lot of cars here. As we have Jaulet, Erenhagen, Roy Svensson up to P9. Bayer only P17 in the drop zone. The second Red Bull, Philip Verhaeren, last race winner of course. Can we replicate it here? Let's see what we can do on the P6. Now, Sam back to start the lap here. you will get a lot of traffic here on the, should be on the third sector or second sector. Depends on how you look at the map. You have to from. Let's see now. What can Sandbag do? 26.0 for the first sector. Can he improve now? Of course, there is a lot of rumors that Aston Martin will take the Honda engine next season. We don't know if it's true or not. Right now they are with the Mercedes engine. Will they go for the Honda route? Let's see what happens. 35.9 for the second sector. Of course, his teammate Springfield right now. Her teammate Springfield here. P5 right now. Let's see what Sandbag can do. Sandbag crossing the line. B9. Out again on the track, looking like to get out. Marathon now, all of it 5. Let's see Robin Geisner's lap now. Waiting for Robin Geisner to finish his lap. What is it gonna be? It's P9, very good qualifying for the Sauber. They need this. Michael Smart on the second lap already. Improving in the second part of the lap and up to the top 124.9. Of course we're gonna see a lot of improvements over the night. The track is getting better traction, better rubber, track gets rubbered in. We now wait for other cars. Lucas Wright will be the first to encounter it. Let's see what Lucas Wright can do. Lucas Wright now starting his lap. 6.0 for the first sector, it's improvement. It's improvement, nonetheless. Let's see what he can do in sector 2. Of course, this is the third track, I believe, on the night time. We had them on the calendar. First was Bahrain, then Rashida, and now Singapore. So more night tracks now. Of course, coming up Las Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi being the last one. Get closer to the end of the season. Now is the right time to push for teams for the final positions, and Lucas Wright to the top with a 124.8. So the track is getting faster. Marathoner now. .0. of course a lot of talk around Jack Def. Can he do something? Marathoner just. And now it's 3-minute mark. Marathoner just not safe in the... It's not in the drop zone, but will be after Jack Def finishes his lap if he doesn't do anything bad here. Lot of talk around Jack Def. Can he challenge Quartekivu? Quartekivu is of course in the drop zone right now. Can Quartekivu do something? Will both of the contenders be out right now? Let's see. Jack Def taking his lap. Is it gonna be safe? Yeah, only P11. We don't know that if that is safe or not. But Quartekivu is out now. Lap now. Of course, Marathoner now is knocked out, but the Marathoner has completed his lap and is now driving the pit lane. Everything, so that's been a first for Alpine. Does the second Alpine have something for us? First Alpine looks good in Azerbaijan. Yeah, not the best thing here. Let's see what Bayer can do. Can Bayer out-qualify Marathoner now? Yes, he can. With Bayer to Q2 confirmed. Afonso here. Afonso has some little bit of slipstream here and Turkey air, a lot of Turkey air. And it should be Nathaniel starting this lap now. And let's see if it is Nathaniel. No, it isn't Nathaniel, it's Xiao Lei to finish this lap. Xiao Lei up to B9. Afonso didn't improve, so Afonso will be out of qualifying in a few moments time. Let's see now. Quartekivu gets closer. Nathaniel has started this lap. Let's see what Nathaniel can do here. Can Nathaniel bring himself down from Q1 here in Azerbaijan? Not Azerbaijan, Singapore. Let's see now. What can Nathaniel, Quartekivu, Erenhagen and Sardinha do here? Nathaniel 26.2. Robin Geisner just can't improve on the second sector, it seems. Michael Clark improving even more. Erenhagen 26.1 for the first sector. Daniel Quartekivu 26.2, so he is improving. Is it enough? And Michael Clark just takes the lead position here, 124.6. Can he continue this form? Nathaniel now going through the final corners here. Let's see what can Nathaniel do now. Will Nathaniel knock out both Haas drivers? Will Egan knock out? Nathaniel crossing the line, he's safe. Egan now crossing the line. What can Egan do? Quartekivu is not improving in the second sector. It's not looking good for Quartekivu. The Estonia leading the championship. Can Quartekivu get out of Q1 here? I wonder. Sardinha is improving. Can Quartekivu do anything to survive? No, Quartekivu is out. Sardinha is improving. And Sardinha will be fourth, so that means Quartekivu will start dead last on tomorrow's race. What the quali we had in this qualifying one session. Quartekivu will start dead last. It's not looking good for Quartekivu here. As we have, Jack Def is just 16th, just 15th. Nearly dropped out. Let's see what happens on the race. as we have Wesley Van der Steen, Riley Swanson, Afonso Cashinho, Michi Maradoner and Quartegevo knocked out in Q1. Welcome back as we are going back to Golf You here in Singapore at the night. Let's see what happens. Of course, if anyone is joining us right now and are new to this, we have Quartegevo knocked out in Q1. It's not the best weekend for him. It's not looking good. Let's see what he can do in the race this time around. So wait now for drivers to come out from the pit lane. Already a minute gone. Nobody's out on the track. Oh, the first car is out. Xiao Lei is the first one. Followed by Jason Roy on the track for today. Let's see what... Of course, McLaren going back to their normal livery here. For this season they run the chrome livery for a long time. I even forgot what the normal livery looked like. And now they're running it for one race. And then they're back to special liveries. They have a lot of special liveries, it seems, ready to go. Let's see what McLaren can do here. His teammate Nathaniel is out of course on the track now. Delagras is out of the garage. Egan, Jason Roy, and that's it right now. Because we have here 6 cars getting knocked out. Last one it was 5, this is 6, and only the top 9 advance disqualification of course. Let's see now. Xiao Lei will be the first to cross the line here after the laps. Let's see what he can do now. Come on guys, they just exited the pit lane. Now let's see. Xiao Lei, followed by Jason Roy, followed by Liam Delagras now. Xiao Lei now. Let's see the first sector, it's 26.1. Let's see what will happen. We now wait for the second part over the bridge. The slow sector now out, DRS open. Into the corner where the chicane was meant to be, but now it's a straight line. 35.7 for the second sector. 26.0 for Jason Roy. For 723.4 and it's a 125.199. Jason Roy is right now going the fastest here in Q2. 35.6 for the second sector. What's it gonna be? 23.2. It's gonna be 124.7 now. Right to 124s. Can he get the 123s? Delagras 125.026. Nathaniel. As he waits for him to finish this lap. Let's see Nathaniel's lap. It's behind his teammates, the last on the running order right now. Aiden crossing the line, needs to find his form. Can he find his form? Yes, he can. Up P2, 124.9. Robin Geisner on our screens here with the helicopter shot. See a lot of traffic. There's two cars. Just going over the bridge as we see the bridge here. There is a Red Bull car here. Jack Def will be the first one. Maybe we cross the overview to him. Yes, we are gonna cross the overview to him. Robin Geisner now. Let's see what he can do. Jack Def, what can he do behind his teammate up to P3? Pretty good for him. Robin Geisner now. See, and splits the Williams in half. Let's see. Philip Verhaeren now. What can Philip Verhaeren do? Right now, 5th on the running order. Springfield here. What she can do? She's B7. Iceman. Exactly ahead of him. Myers, Swart, Wright, and Sargent had the same laps. Same times in sector 1. Maybe milliseconds are between them, but in the same laps. Same sectors. Let's see. Lucas Wright is leading them. Followed by Michael Swart not far away, and then Sargent Howe is just 2 corners away. 35.8 for Wright, Swart 35.6, Sargent Howe 35.6. It's basically the same lap for Sargent Howe and Michael Swart, only milliseconds between them. Can Lucas Wright put himself out of quali here? No, he can't. He's in the top zone. Michael Schwartz up to P2 behind Jason Roy, who's looking really good here with a really good lap time. Let's see what Sargent can do. Can he bring himself out? Yes, he can. With basically the same lap. Let's see what Bayer can do now. Bayer is the... So it's not the last one. So in fact, it's the last one. Saw it wrongly on the binding screens. Let's see what Bayer can do. Bayer 23.2, very good for Alpine here, looking really good, really strong. Stand back now, 36.1. It's not looking good for Aston Martin with Sandback here. Can Sandback out-qualify themselves? No, it's the last position. He made a mistake somewhere in sector 2, it seems. 36.1 is 4 tenths off the pace right now. He needs to go again. And everyone has done their first lap, so we have Jason Roy leading right now. With closely followed by Sargent Howe. Actually the same time with Sargent Howe, which is interesting. I didn't saw it. It's the same lap time with Sargent Howe. What a lap time by Sargent Howe to follow closely. Both Williamses are in Q3 right now. And Saubers, of course, now they're going out for the final laps. Jack Def will be the first one to challenge themselves. Let's see now. As we wait, both Williamses being the first one to come out from the pit lane, start the lap time, as we see Egan here. Let's see what Egan and Def can do together. Can Egan actually out-qualify Def here for the second time now in this season? But Def has had better qualifications than Egan, of course, and better raceways. Can Egan actually show himself? Let's see. Jack Def is now starting this lap. He's pressing the final buttons. Let's see now what the Williams can do. To go on board with him. DRS opened. 3:10s as they were doing in the first quali, 25.9 for the first sector. What can they do in the second sector? Eren Egan following closely, 25.8 better than Def. Of course, now the red line has started waving in the drop zone. From 10 to 15th, they all get eliminated. Mason, Springfield, Zhao, Wright, Nathaniel, and Facts will be in the knockout right now if they don't improve their lap, but I think they will. So let's see. Springfield will be the first. He is not improving. Jack Def getting the fastest lap right now. What can Egan do here? Jack Def is definitely through into Q3. What can Egan do? Egan will improve even more. It's Williams 1-2 right now. What the way to start the weekends. 124.4 and 124.5. It's looking good for them. Robin Geisner. Moving is behind the Ferrari, who is very slow ahead. Don't know if he's on the lap. No, he just got out of the way. Mason. Springfield ain't improving, but in sector 2 she improved. Let's see what she can do here in qualifying 2. Can she bring the car out? Springfield crossing over the line, and she's through right now as we wait for others to cross the line. And now. And others have started their final laps now. 25.9 for Xiaolei, Nathaniel 25.8, Sam Facts 26.0. Let's see now. As Mason is going through the final corners here. De La Grasse just started his final lap ahead of his teammates. Mason drops Roy even more now. Xiaolei. That drops Bayer into the drop zone. Bayer's lap he's right now on the lap. Xiaolei now. They are all really close here. Sam Fact is leading the back. Let's see. Nathaniel is taking the is taking the slipstream as it seems. Sam back now, crossing the line. Is it gonna be enough? And Nathaniel up top. Zhao Lei up to P3. Is it enough for Sam back now? Lucas White here on the lap where everything matters for him is of course the reigning champion. Can he do anything to challenge now Portugal? He has a chance to challenge Portugal here. 35.4 for the second sector. Let's see now what is the lap time gonna be here. He's going through the final corners here. Can he improve enough to get to Q3? Yes he can. He's the Jason Royce just in drop zone. Michael Sport will be knocked out in Q2 because they are not improving. Robin Geisler is not improving. Robin Geisler has done his lap of course. Jason Roy here, the final one. He doesn't need to finish this lap, but he can if he wants, and takes P5. So that's it for Q2 here. And what the quali we had. Michael Swart being knocked out first, and now it's official. Michael Swart, Robin Geisler, Sarah Springfield, Philip Verhaeren, Nick Bayer and Liam Delagras being knocked out in Q2. So back for Q3 here in Singapore, the final session. 13 minutes of session remaining here in Singapore. Of course, Quarter Kevu is knocked out in Q1, the biggest surprise. Michael Spark is the second surprise here, being knocked out. So we have the cars coming out for this Q2 start. Let's see now. Lucas Wright of course stopping the session here in Q2. Can he do the same in Q3 here? Can he put it on pole now? The play is on pole. Let's see. Who will have the fastest lap here in qualification? Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Jack Depp? Is it gonna be Zhao Lei? I haven't seen this man in pole position in a long time. Is it gonna be Lucas Wright? Is it gonna be Sardinha who is in Q3? Yeah, that's how we're being knocked out, and both Alpines being knocked out. Of course today will be more quieter because I don't have a co-commentary here with me. So now Zhao Lei, waiting for Zhao Lei as he now gets ready for his first lap, closely followed by Naisela. Then it should be Jack Depp, then followed by Sardinha, Jason Roy, and then Sam Max. Let's see Zhao Lei's first lap here. Going through the first sectors here. 25.9. Can Raisinen compete with it? 27.0. Let's see, 26.0. Of course, Raisinen made a mistake in turn 2. We have heard from the team Georgia. He made a mistake here. Check the 26.0. So I didn't have for long. 26.0. Zhao Lei going to justice right now. 25.5 for Zhao Lei. Charlie can do here. 35.5. What's it gonna be over the line? It's gonna be a 124.7. Väisänen second with 1.2 seconds off. I think he's gonna be the slowest right now. Def taking the final sector, being second, only 99 milliseconds, so 124.6. Let's see Sardinha's lap time on 24.8, I mean on 25.0 from Sardinha. Jason Roy on a lap time. Second sector, 25.8 for Jason Roy. Sam Taxas after this lap. 26.2. Eren Eigen here, 25.9. Looking strong. What can Jason Roy do here? It's 23.4. It's third right now. Eren Eigen looking good. His teammate gains a little bit of slipstream here. His teammate goes out of the way. Sandbag now. Let's see what Sandbag can do. For the final, Nathaniel with 25.9, the fastest. The same sector time, but faster than Eren Eigen can do. Sandbag only 6th. Eren Eigen through the 2 final corners, last corner. Let's see his lap time, 23.3 on the curves. Nathaniel now. Let's see. 35.6 as Lucas White is right ahead of him actually. Lucas White now over the final 2 corners. Let's see. Lucas White third best and Nathaniel taking the top spot. So it's a McLaren 1-2 right now. With 124.5. Taking the full time. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This was our first laps of qualifying with the ESPN tires. Now waiting until everyone comes back to the garage and start their second laps of the session. Jack is already getting ready for the second lap. Coming out for an outlap here. Let's see what Jack Def can do here. Can he put it on board? Can he challenge the McLarens who are just leading this one? What can, if McLarens put the ball, what they can do tomorrow for the main race here? Can they challenge everyone here? Can they surprise everyone here? Because it's a street circuit, you know how many mistakes there can be from drivers. Charlie coming out for a club. As the final cars reach the pit lane now from their first stunts. We have 3 cars on track right now. First being Jack Def, followed by Väisänen on the second part of the track. Then Xiao Lei, and now Eren Eigen and Jason Roy following. Let's see Jack Def's lap now. Remember, this is with the fresh set of tires now. How much can they improve from the last laps? My guess is 2 or 3 tenths. Let's see now, he gets a little slipstream here from Jason Roy. Somebody in front. It's his teammate, it's giving him enough of a slipstream. No, 26.0. Not enough for him. That's now Weisland starting this lap. Yes, Weisland has started this lap. Xiaolei going through the final corners now. What's it gonna be for Jack Def for the second sector now? Goes through the reflection zone right here. 35.7. Not looking good for Jack Def here. He needs 3 more points. Then Gevudo relays the lead on the championship. Weisland is improving. What has happened with Jack Def? Where is his pace? Jack Def crossing the line, not improving at all. Xiaolei here, 25.8. Weisland 26.1. What the Weisland is can Weisland surprise us with his Ferrari? We know Ferrari is very fast on the straights. All the corners, they are not looking good. They're already focusing on the 2026 regulations. They told us already after the summer break, they told us they are working on the 2026 car. They are not focusing on the 2025 anymore. Racing across the line. Up to P5. Xiaolei now with 2 purple sectors. Now that Daniel is right behind them. Starting the lap. Xiaolei is really going to surprise us here with the 3 purple sectors getting to cross over the line of 2 tenths, but 22 tenths faster than his teammate right now with the 124.3. Ozu has his teammate. He's right here starting this lap now. Can the McLarens really surprise us here? Jason Roy is not competing with the McLarens. Let's see what Jason Roy can do now. Lucas Wright is on the lap, 25.8 for the American driver. Jason Roy crossing over the line. 23.0 for the last sector. What the sector by Jason Roy. Only 51 milliseconds between them. Lucas Wright now to the seconds. Of course the downshifts. 25.4 for Lucas Wright. Let's see what Lucas Wright can do. Can he surprise us here? Can he take the pole from Xiaolei? Can we see someone else on pole other than McLaren here? And yes! 87 milliseconds better lap. It's a 124.019. Nathaniel is not improving his second sector. Let's see his third sector. Is he gonna be enough to put it on front row? No. It's up finally, people. Sardine Hans in fact is the real deal here. Can they do something here? Can they bring it up from the order? Sardine and Samfact crossing the line. Sardine up to P2! 36 milliseconds. And Samfact P6. Erenhagen is not doing pushing, I think. Yes, that's it. That's the quali for us. We have Lucas Wright starting on pole, and next to him is Sardinha. Of course the street circuit surprise us. Of course the street circuit is surprising us with Xiaolei, Jason Roy in the seconds. In the second row. What the quali we had here. Joshua Nathaniel and Sam Facts in P5 and 6, Jack Def, Eetu Väisänen and Eren Eigen filling the last spot. McLaren had a really good day here. Kick Sauber had a better day than McLaren, which didn't even know that could happen, but here we are. 100 milliseconds, 1/10, covering the top 3, others following closely by. After that, ladies and gentlemen, that was the qualifying for Singapore here in Formula 1 Community Series. I hope you all enjoyed, and from Kevin Kvarstein, it's goodbye and see you again tomorrow for the main race.